Hello, good morning. I'm here to talk about this new Lady Dior bag that I just bought recently, and I am, look at that, if I can just focus it there, if you can bear with me please. Yeah, so you can have a clearer version of it. Yay, yeah, that's it. Okay, so good morning everybody. My name is Debbie. I want to talk about this Lady Dior bag that I just bought recently. I was so excited because I've been looking for a Lady Dior bag and in dark colored, vintage, and still in good shape or still in good condition and in gold hardware. Okay, so when I saw this online, this is actually from a reputable online seller, and I just bought it. I just didn't bother asking details because I trust them. But here we go. I have to authenticate myself because there are a few things here that I have seen that I questioned a little bit the authenticity of this bag. Okay. Um, so I've just decided to have it authenticated by a third party, just really to be sure about it, because obviously there are so many fake items of Lady Dior um, around, and we don't really want to compromise our reputation too, because this can be sold as well to someone else. Okay, but I think for this one anyway, I'm planning to keep it for myself, so it's not much a big deal really. Okay, now I have few Lady Dior bags that I can compare off, but I decided to just tell you exactly every detail of this bag, why I thought that it was fake, and okay, comparing it with the newer version of this bag. Now I'll start it from the handle because obviously there are new versions of this Lady Dior Canage, and they are completely different, though they always say in Dior that there's not much difference from the first edition to the latest edition of these bags, but this one definitely you can see the difference. Okay, I will show you one by one so you can actually um, um, compare it to what you have. Me, I love vintage, so I really appreciate the beauty of the older versions, no matter what. Okay, and yeah, so now this is the medium size Dior Canage. It came in navy blue color. I thought initially it was black because it looks black on the camera, but it is navy blue, so that's fine. I have no problem with that one. Okay, so it comes in navy blue. It's in medium color and medium size, I mean, and yeah, this is the shape of it. Okay, now if I'll start it at the bottom, you can see here, this is the bottom part of the bag. Compare it with the newer version. It's got its own feet. It's 4 feet for this one. This is a flat bottom. It comes flat. There's no feet for this one. These were probably released in 1994, 1990s to 1994, early 1990s. And because I have ones which were manufactured in 1997, 1999, and there is already difference with this one. Okay, so that's how it is. So it doesn't mean that there's no feet. It is fake, but this came like this. This was the original version of the Lady Dior. Okay, now let's move here with the handle as well. As you can see, this bag comes, the difference with the newer version, this handle comes all the way down here, all the way down here. Okay, all the way down here. You can drop the handle all the way down here to make it like this. With the newer version, no, you can't. You can't really bring it down all the way. But the only The only disadvantage of this is obviously you're covering the Dior charm, which is really cute. Yeah, so that's the one that you are you can't show that anymore. So anyway, so that's how it is. But that's how it is. But then again, it's very comfortable because if you put a strap here, it is not it is actually very comfortable to carry, you know. Unlike the newer version, as you can see, they just stuck like this. They can't go all the way down. Okay, so that's for the handle. Now let's go to the shape of the bag. The bag itself, it's really good, but for years, this is more than 20 years, obviously. Is it more than 20 years? 1994, yeah, it's more than 20 years. It's almost 20 years. So you can see, well, I don't know when it was exactly manufactured, because I cannot see the serial number here, but I can go through with you guys. Okay, this is what, so the only thing with this bag is it's already lost its shape, right? I stuff it with things, that's why it's standing okay, but once you remove it, the stuff, it goes like this. Okay, it loses its shape, so that's fine. That's no problem because of the nature of the bag, obviously. But we can always send them for spa or conditioning or restoration if you want it to be more firm. Yeah, because obviously, so this is how it is. Okay, it drops here, so you really need to put a something to organizer, probably to protect it from dropping. Okay, now we move inside. Look at the inside, guys. The lining is perfect. It's in red color, yeah, with all the CDs here. Yeah, with all the CDs, and the canage drawings are here as well, you can see. And when you come here to the serial number, okay, you can see Christian Dior Paris, and at the back is made in Italy. Okay, there is no serial number for this bag because probably this is a vintage one, obviously. And yeah, so there's no serial number. And when you come as well to this, to the zipper pull as well looks cheap, but this was how it made, really, compared to the new version. Okay, other thing as well is when you come here, has to be heavy. You can see the difference here, has to be heavy. And there are 3 rings here that goes in different directions. Okay, 3 rings that goes into different directions. Okay, now we'll move to the next. This part, you can see a screw there at the back. Okay, both screws here at the back, they're not screw, they're just meant to be like a screw type there, like that. Yeah, so you should see those 2 here on both sides on the inner part of the bag. Okay, obviously the stitches, they don't really come in the same, they're not consistent, but yeah, I think yeah. I don't know much about stitches, really, but these ones, some of the stitches here in the corners are not consistent, but it doesn't mean it's not authentic, because this was how it was made, again, as I said a while ago, because it's vintage. Now when it comes to the charm, as you can see here, you can see the difference. The O obviously came as a bigger size, and it has to be connected into this black leather, round leather too, and the Christian Dior should be at the back. It shouldn't be in the front. Okay, this should be at the back, not in the front. Okay, and you can see the shapes anyway. You can see the difference with the shapes and how amazing it was done, how cute it is, you know, compared to the non-authentic ones. Okay, what else I should say? Obviously the corners are still in good condition. It's not bad for a pre-love and a vintage one, but As I've said, again, if you're not sure about the authenticity of the bag because they haven't got the features that we are looking for, like the ones that we see now, then um, please don't hesitate to ask me some questions. I may give you some tips and ideas about it, or you can send it for authentication as well. But for self-authentication, this is what I send this bag. So I love it. I feel that this is authentic. I may still need to send it for authentication just to have a record of it in case I want to sell it in the future. But otherwise, for myself, for my own peace of mind, I am happy with this bag. Thank you.